On offense, here are the Clippers. They trail by 6. Here's Harden. And that one off the back of the rim and in. Harden's got his second basket of the game.
I love this approach. Getting him involved early, and it's already paying off.
Well, he's going to just keep going now. That's early confidence for him.
Now here's Brunson. Bridges outside. Shoots over Thompson. And the Knicks getting another bucket right there.
Man, he's got that touch working tonight, shooting the ball very well to start this one.
Right wing. Pass to Porzingis. Over Towns. Porzingis misses.
Well, the defense was right up on him, so electing to go for the fadeaway there to create some room, well, that makes sense.
Now here's Brunson. Yet to see a basket. Here's Towns. The shake. And the layup is good.
The big story thus far, how well they've shot the rock.
And here's Harden. Pass to Thompson. Lets the 3 fly. Towns with a rebound. And here's New York now. They're on a 12-4 run. Here's Brunson. Outside Hart. 6 on the shot clock. And that one goes in as he's fouled. It'll be 3 points if he converts the free throw. First trip to the free throw line for him tonight. And the free throw, no good. And Brent, this Knicks team, they've taken on the identity of their head coach.
Well, B.A., isn't it interesting? Tom Thibodeau, lots of scuttlebutt about him as the coach. And then they brought in players that kind of fit the coach. They play hard. They play defense first. They play a ton of minutes. But this team is gritty, and they don't give up.
Here's Porzingis. Good work defensively by Towns.
That's the only kind of defense that's going to cut the mustard here tonight. You got to stay on top of a guy like that who can play at such a high level offensively.
Now here's Brunson. Still without a bucket. Off target from 3-point range. Leonard looking around. Over Brunson. Leonard, good.
Working some magic inside. Leonard, so polished.
And timeout is called by Tom Thibodeau. He wants to give him a breather and talk things over. New York leading by 8. Now here's Brunson. Pass to Anunoby. Outside Hart. 5 to shoot. To the middle. Neesmith. And count the basket. He was fouled, and he's going to the line for one more.
Defensive foul.
And what's working here, each guy is willing to make the next pass.
And he's got his first opportunity at the line here tonight. It's so interesting, Grant. Younger fans may not realize the Clippers had a lot of rough seasons early on.
Well, you know, B.A., that's one way to put it. You know, in their first 27 years in L.A., they only made the playoffs 4 times. But things have definitely changed. Owners have changed. And now they're postseason regulars in the league.
Now here's Brunson. Still no points. Shoots over Harden. Right side Harden. Back to Brunson. Over Harden. New York again can't hit.
Well, they shouldn't be giving that shot to anyone, but they certainly shouldn't be giving it to him. That's a big break for the defense.
Pass to Thompson. Here's Leonard. He's got 5. Shoots over Neesmith. And he didn't get quite enough under that one.
And I don't understand. Why is he going to the fadeaway? Just go straight up with it.
And he got the whistle on the way up. So he'll be headed to the line for a pair. It goes on Nick Batum.
Brunson's a little smaller guard, but he'll get in there and tussle with the big boys.
With Brunson being undersized, he has such a great feel for how to create space, Brent.
Incredible footwork, B.A., the way he puts the needle on the record and just scratches it and pivots around and makes defenders jump and move. Amazing manipulation skills at the point guard position for a guy his size to get it done in the painted area.
Now here's your 7. Leonard outside. Puts up a 3. The rebound by Neesmith. Knicks leading by 10. Now Brunson. Outside Neesmith. Jacks up a 3. It's rebounded by Los Angeles. Harden with it. And it's Robinson picking him up. And now we've got an intentional foul. And the NBA has made a significant investment in the G League over the years. Grant, you can really see the impact it's had.
Yeah, B.A., and it's grown into a real minor league for the NBA. The NBA needed something like that for a long time, and it's helped the product.
The instincts on defense on full display there. It was a gamble for sure, but it paid off big time in the form of a steal.
It's stolen by Leonard. And he lays it in off the breakaway. Leonard's got 7.
What a play by Leonard there. Gets up the court so fast, and nothing's going to stop him from finishing strong.
Let's go now to the sideline and catch up with Allie LaForce.
We know Kawhi Leonard is a former Finals MVP. Jimmy Butler said, there are guys that are like, quote, I'm going to find the best way to win. In a sense, 7-game series, I'm going to get the best of you in the end. Kawhi's definitely up there. Whatever he's got to do, he is going to find a way. And Brian Butler would know a thing or two about that, wouldn't he?
Yeah, you know that. No question about his abilities. Clippers trail by 11. Simons with it. Pass to your 7. Back to Simons. 6 to shoot. Leonard for 3. It's hauled in by Robinson.
He's not the guy that you want to give a wide open look from three-point range. They're lucky that that one doesn't cost them.
Left side Brunson. Outside Anunoby. Takes a 3. Yes. And a nice assist from Brunson. Anunoby's gotten his second bucket of the game.
Back-to-back threes. Making their defense work on the perimeter a bit.
Pass to your 7. It's Martin on the wing. Your 7 a screen. And it's out of bounds to the Clippers as the Clippers retain possession.
Just a millisecond late. So close to coming up with a steal there.
Real close, and I'm sure next time you might time that a little bit better and get a handle.
And here's Bridges. He's got 5. Tipped. And he makes it. And here are the Clippers now. It's a 16-point game. To halt the run. Oh, and Towns with the block.
The wingspan of Towns in action, allowing him to get on the ball.
That's going to be over and back. Not watching the line on that one. Now here's Simons. No points yet. The rebound by Bridges. New York leading by 16. Towns outside. A minute 53 left in the opening quarter. And there's the call on Karl Anthony Towns. That's his first foul.
And just a great job of getting there first and absorbing the contact.
Clippers trail by 16. Leonard outside. Back to Simons. Pass to Martin. Powell with it. And here's Leonard. Nesmith covering. Fades. Clock at 4.
No question who's in control of the board so far.
Here's Towns. He's covered by your 7. Puts it up from 12. Towns can't get it to go.
Well, he wants that one over again. I guarantee that. Nobody's even in the neighborhood.
Here's Leonard. Obviously, everyone knows about the defense of Kawhi Leonard. But Grant, his shooting is overlooked.
Yeah, you know, he's at about 40% from 3 for his career. You combine that with his wing defense, you get a one-of-one player capable of carrying a team.
And Kawhi pretty solid from the line, and there's been a natural progression to him being effective from the free throw stripe.
Here's Bridges, and the Knicks miss again. Clippers trail by 14. Pass to Leonard. Back to Simons. Leonard can't get it to go.
Things are going south right now. This is not the type of shooting that his teammates expect from him.
Here's Towns going inside, and he gets it to go. 4 for 6 so far.
And they're behind right now because they're failing to play quality defense. It's that simple.
Leonard for 3. He hits it. His 4th make in 10 tries.
Now it feels like the other 4 guys have disappeared at this point. He wants to be the one to get them back.
Here's Bridges. The Clippers grab the miss. It's been all about Karl Anthony Towns for Port New York, dominating on the glass. What a quarter. We're coming.
The Clippers, 16.
We welcome you back to second quarter action. Plenty of basketball left to play, but this one has been one-sided so far. And guys, let's get your take on the scoring breakdown for New York.
Well, in today's NBA, the three-point shot is so valuable. They realize this, and that's why they're continuing to drain as many as they can.
Well, a lot of the players are doing a good job as well of scanning the interior part of the paint. All those inside looks, those are paying off.
And you have to think that they're leading this game because of how they've controlled the boards tonight.
And it's powered home by Towns.
Yeah, strong flush from Towns. I like whenever he plays with an edge inside.
They set the pick. Here's Simons. And so he draws the foul, headed to the line to shoot a pair. Well, Anthony Simons has credited Damian Lillard for helping him with his development.
Man, B.A., can you imagine every day on the opposite end of Damian Lillard as a young player in this league? Anthony Simons willing to listen and willing to learn. And you see how far his game has come when the reins have been handed over to him.
Here's Wright. He's scoreless. Pass to Bridges. New York needs to get one up quick. The timer ticks. And they force the shot clock violation. Great D. Clippers trail by 14. Now Powell. Martin a screen. Lets it go from deep. Counted from distance.
Well, when you look at Martin's numbers, he's not a volume three-point shooter, but he can be effective from deep.
Right outside. Towns outside. It's rebounded by Los Angeles. Powell outside. Pass to Coffey. Beyond the arc. That one no good. New York leading by 11. Right with the ball. Now guarded by Simons. Towns outside. Fires for three. Good. And that makes him 6 for 9. A quality game for him so far.
He's got a lot to do with the position that they're in. A very smart offensive performance tonight from him.
Back to Simons. Pass to Martin. Oh, and he took a hard foul on the shot. So he'll head to the line to shoot a pair. It's going to be on Karl Anthony Towns.
Caleb Martin is a classic high-effort player, using that athleticism to blast through defenses and taking that first step with no hesitation.
So he gets them both. Well, Grant, one thing about this Knicks team, they have a clear identity.
Yeah, they have the mentality of their city, New York City, playing the game with passion and in-your-face attitude. And, of course, these Knicks leave it all out on the floor.
Pass to Bridges. Let's go with a three. And again, New York with the triple.
Mikel really showing a nice confidence in that shot right there as his shooting percentages are trending up.
On the wing, Simons. Powell for three. And it's New York with a rebound. They've got the Rockets ahead of them next in Houston. And that'll be their only game on the road before heading back home. Pass to Towns. The layup misses. And it's Simons with the ball for Los Angeles. Down by 15. Here's Powell. The rebound by Bridges. Pass to Wright. Back to Bridges. Nesmith on the wing. Here's Towns. Oh, it's blocked by Porzingis.
Well, Porzingis, the height, the reach, just overpowering.
And we'll have a timeout called by Tom Thibodeau. I think right now he must be looking at some adjustments. And there's the shot clock violation. Couldn't get the shot off in time. Clippers trail by 15. Trying to find a spark here.
Yes, indeed. A rough stretch offensively. They could really use a basket.
Oh, got that one up quick. Harden's got 7 points in the game.
They've got some ground to make up, and shooting the three ball more consistently like they are now should help them do it.
Knocked away. Martin with the ball, and it's Brunson picking him up. Harden surveying the D. Leonard outside. Shot clock at 6. Back to Harden. The three is up. Oh, nice D from Anunoby.
They really have a commanding lead, not just in points, but in rebounds as well.
Pass to Brunson. Here's Hart. Pulls up. And again, the Knicks missing. Clippers trail by 12. Outside Harden. On the take. It's hauled in by Robinson. And here's New York now. Brunson with it. 5 points in the game. Outside Anunoby. Back to Brunson. There's the triple. Ooh, Brunson with the triple.
Totally in rhythm right now. The moment Brunson has the ball in his hands, right into that shot.
40, 25.
Pass to Leonard. And it's New York with a rebound. And here's Brunson. Give him 8 points now. Now Nesmith. Back to Brunson. From 15 feet away. Good. He hits the jumper. Brunson's got 5 points now in the quarter.
And that's where Brunson gets a lot of his baskets. He just thrives in the mid-range.
Outside Porzingis. Back to Harden. Pass to Porzingis. Martin outside. And once again, off the mark by Los Angeles. New York leading by 17. Inside. It's Hart on the wing. From behind the arc. And again, New York with the triple.
The assist numbers certainly stand out. They've really emphasized ball movement here today.
Leonard on the wing. They need this. And the shot's good. Leonard's got 14 points.
And this is a nice outburst on the scoring end for Kawhi. He's been looking for his shot and connecting each trip down.
And timeout is called by Tom Thibodeau. We might see him looking to make some tweaks to the strategy here. The Clippers making a switch here. And Brunson's got the ball here for the Knicks. It's an 18-point lead. Drives to the hoop. Count it. Good. He's got 12.
Well, the game's 4 quarters, and after a tough first half, he's found his rhythm in the second.
Brent, everyone loves an underdog story, and there's few better than that of Jalen Brunson.
Yeah, this kid falling into the second round and all the perception around whether or not he was big enough or can he shoot the ball, is he athletic enough? This guy has continued to work hard every year and turned himself into an all-star and an all-NBA player.
And from the sideline, let's catch up with Allie.
Well, guys, a lot of new developments for the Clippers this season, and obviously they have the new arena, new designs for their logo, jerseys, and court. Not only that, their G League team moving into a brand new arena in Oceanside, renewing the San Diego Clippers moniker. Brian, a lot to be excited about for this Clips team.
No question. Good stuff, Allie. Thank you. Outside Porzingis. Porzingis sets a screen. Clock at 6. Leonard, good.
Yeah, get your popcorn out. We've seen this movie before. Kawhi not letting up now on the offensive end.
Here's Brunson, and they're going to count that bucket, and they'll send him to the line. It could be a three-point play.
When the player gets a feel for that floater, it can really make things tough on defenders. You're just not sure how to guard them and where your point of commitment is.
Here's Harden, and it's New York with a rebound.
Time for some consideration in the passing category, maybe, Kevin. The shot is just not on. Get somebody else going.
And Kawhi Leonard gets a whistle that time. That's foul number 2 for him.
This is one where the second foul is probably going to cost you some minutes in this game.
Bridges outside. Shot clock at 6. And they call an illegal screen here.
They've done a lot of good things today. But one area they need to improve is their ball security.
Clippers trail by 18. Outside Harden. Pass to Porzingis. The fader. He's off on that one.
I have no idea why he went with the fadeaway there. The defense was nowhere near him, and he should have just kept it simple.
Right side Brunson. And here's Bridges. Towns with the ball. Over Porzingis. The shot by Towns, no good.
And we haven't seen them pound the ball inside and draw as much contact this quarter.
Harden fires away from outside. And once again, off the mark by Los Angeles. New York leading by 18. Brunson, a good look. Oh, he drains it. His 6th make in 9 tries so far.
Crafty and shifty. Those are 2 adjectives that fit under the Jalen Brunson definition.
Leonard outside. Another shot. That's good. That's now his 7th made field goal in 15 tries.
Well, that basket must be widening out right now. He's making almost every shot he's putting up this quarter.
Pass to Anunoby. Yes, and a nice assist from Brunson. Anunoby's got 8 points.
3 ball is what makes Anunoby such a threat on offense.
Thompson with it. Leonard left side. Now here's Thompson. Over Brunson. Thompson, no good.
Well, he finds some space in that in-between gap there. Too bad he can't release that one on target.
There's 21 seconds left in the second quarter. Pass to Towns. Over Porzingis. Towns can't get it to go. Now here's Harden. Looking to get it going. Oh, and the buzzer beater is good.
Makes his selection just in time. Well done.
Yeah, it's almost like he's playing with the wristwatch there. He knew the time, he executed.
And so a pretty lopsided game through the first half. Knicks out in front, up 19. And we'll be right back after halftime for the start of the third quarter. See you in just a bit. And with the second half upon us, we'll find out if this game becomes the rout that it's threatening to be. Batum outside. On the wing, Harden. Batum outside. Pass to Porzingis. From outside the arc. And Anunoby pulls it down.
And right now they're +8 in the rebounding category. That's helping them run away with this.
4-3. And the Knicks another 3. Rip started to see more players throwing alley-oops to themselves off the backboard. Did you ever do that?
In practice, maybe, but although I had some leaping ability early on, I never had the audacity to do it in a real game.
Here's Harden. It's good. And the assist that time from Leonard. Harden's got 11 points.
Well, Harden just outworking them inside. Could we say he wanted it more?
Here's Brunson. He's got it going on. Now 7 for 10.
Like a matador. Olay! There was no defense. That has to be one of the easier shots I've seen tonight.
Yeah, feels like Christmas right now, just gift wrapping points.
Right side, Harden. On the wing, Thompson. And the slam dunk by Thompson.
Great signs as Clay goes vertical that time.
Here's Brunson. 18 points for him. Pass to Anunoby. Outside Hart. Lets it go. Oh, and that one had the right spin on it. It's good. He's got 16.
And how about that? Coming out to start the half, a perfect 3 of 3.
18 feet out. Towns with a rebound. Knicks leading by 22. Right side, Brunson. Towns outside. Back to Brunson. Towns on a screen. Pass to Bridges. It's stolen by Leonard. And it's the Clippers on the break. Harden, good.
A great hustle from Harden in transition, getting up the court as quickly as possible.
Now Brunson. And now we're 3 minutes into this third quarter of play. Hart kicks it out to Anunoby. For 3, Bridges. It's rebounded by Los Angeles.
And he almost made them regret defending him so loosely.
Back to Thompson. Pass to Harden. Now Porzingis. He's guarded by Bridges. Oh, it's Porzingis with the jam.
And for Porzingis, gosh, a dunk looks so easy.
Outside Brunson. And Klay Thompson picks up the foul. That'll be a second foul of the game.
First team foul.
In the third quarter with just over 3.5 minutes off the clock. Towns up top. 6 to shoot. Over Porzingis.
On the backside, Porzingis is staying very aware and alert, keeping those big hands moving.
Pass to Thompson. Back to Porzingis. Batum outside. Here's Harden. There's the 3. Towns with a rebound. And so it's Brunson with it. He brings it up for the New York Knicks. 22 was their biggest lead. Towns outside. Banked it in off the glass. Towns has got 18 points in the game.
Nice positioning and footwork on point. And Towns so smooth down there inside.
Offensively, Karl Anthony Towns is one of the most well-rounded big men in the league, Grant.
Yeah, maybe in league history, B.A. He's an elite three-point shooter, post scorer, and his passing is severely underrated.
And they pick up 2. Brunson's got 20.
What a good burst from Brunson just to get by the initial defense.
Outside Harden. Nice jump shot from the top of the key.
Timeout.
Harden's got 6 here in the quarter.
He just takes advantage of the D in a way that very few players playing today can do.
And timeout is called by Tom Thibodeau. He wants a few moments to regroup with his players. Angeles making a change here. New York leading by 20. Left side Brunson. Pass to Anunoby. Back to Brunson. 6 on the shot clock. Pulls up on the wing. It's rebounded by Yurtseven. Clippers trail by 20. Things just don't seem to be clicking for them offensively.
Yeah, they really need to find a way to get back on track.
Lets it go from the wing. Outside for Harden. Launches it. Hart pulls it in. Here's Brunson. Here's Achua. And again, the Knicks missing. Harden with it. 15 points in the game. Pass to Batum. Back to Harden. Shoots over Anunoby. Outside for Harden. Fires from deep. Knocks down the long J. Harden's got 9 points now in the second half.
Trying more and more to utilize the three-pointer. It's a good idea. That's his second 3 of the game. 1 in each half.
Pass to Anunoby. This one for 3. Basket is good. Off the assist from Brunson. Anunoby's got 14 points for the game.
It's clear there's a lot of pride on the line in this one.
Not always the best scenario, but in this game, pride takes over. You score on me, I'm going to come back and score on you.
Here's Coffey. Anunoby covering. Puts one up from 19 with 1 on the clock. And he jams it home with authority.
And this is something he does all too well. Great position for the putback there.
And I like how he doesn't think twice about passing it out. Just going right for the slam.
Oh, his competitiveness right now is why the teammates love him.
And Ty Lue has called a timeout. He wants to review the game plan. Clippers making a change here. Clippers trail by 20. Outside Harden. Out to Powell. Pass to Martin. Off the mark there with a 3.
And I'm surprised that didn't go down. I mean, I'm sure he is too.
Brunson looks it over. Fires the 3. The Clippers grab the miss.
Well, he got off to a terrific start from the perimeter, but in the second half, he can't seem to build on that early success.
Here's Harden. Basket's good.
James Harden.
Harden's got 11 points in the quarter.
Hey, he's doing whatever he can right now to pump up his teammates.
Outside Brunson. Anunoby for 3. It's rebounded by Yurtseven. And so it's Harden with it. He brings it up for the Clippers. It's an 18-point game. Their next game playing at home as the Pacers come to town. Here's Yurtseven. Pass to Martin. And here's Harden. Give him 20. And Harden with the slam.
Oh, one of these monster nights from James Harden.
New York leading by 16. Now here's Brunson. Achua with a screen. The 3. Kicks it out to Anunoby. Tries again. Robinson in the post. And the call will be against James Harden. That'll be a second foul of the game.
Second team foul. Substitution for your Knicks. Karl Anthony Towns.
Towns, left side. And the baseline jumper, no good. Clippers trail by 16. Pass to Powell. Back to Harden. Clock at 6. From the arc. And it's Harden again missing. Knicks leading by 16. And here's Bridges. Oh, stolen by Harden. And timeout called by Ty Lue. He's going to gather the troops and talk it over.
Trying anything now to get them out of this slump.
Well, they can't find the net right now, and all they need, I think, is just to get one to go, get back on track.
A minute 50 left to play in the third quarter of basketball. Pass to Powell. On the wing, Thompson. Just 5 on the clock. And he was fouled while in the act of shooting, so he'll take 2 free throws. It's going to go on DeLon Wright.
Clay takes that foul and still getting his shot off.
Both free throws good from Thompson.
Productive trip to the line. He doesn't like to leave points on the table.
There's a minute 26 left in the third quarter. Pass to Achua to end the drought. And it's Martin with the rebound. Clippers trail by 14. From deep. It's rebounded by New York. Here's Wright. No points so far. Here's Towns. Oh, nice fake, but the layup's off the mark. There's 45 seconds left in the third. The drive by Harden. Pass to Powell. Oh, nice D from Nesmith.
For him, it's harder to miss that shot than it is to make that shot. I think he was anticipating a bit of a bump there.
Now here's Towns, defended by Porzingis. And it's Towns with the power finish.
And what a luxury to have a big man who can score like Towns. He's been unstoppable here.
Outside Harden. Over Bridges. Oh, and the release was before the buzzer, but it's off target. And so it's the New York Knicks in control with a 16-point advantage heading into
56.
And there have been 2 very different performances from these teams today as we get going in quarter number 4. Knicks leading by 16. Right outside. Pass to Towns. And he lays it up and in. Towns has got 22.
and just executing at a high level. I mean, taking what the defense allows and putting in the work.
Basketball IQ is something that gets talked about, but its importance to a team showing up here, running plays that turn into scores.
Shot clock at 5. Shoots. And that one's good. Porzingis.
CTH. Can't teach height. Porzingis is big and completes the play.
Achua with a screen. Bridges with it. And it's Leonard picking him up. Here's the 3. Porzingis grabs the board.
Well, there's more he could have done in this game for sure, but it hasn't kept them from pulling ahead.
Back to Simons. Pass to Leonard. Simons outside. Baseline jumper. Leonard can't get it to go. New York leading by 16. We've gone about a minute and a half into this fourth quarter. Towns up top. He drains it as the shot clock ticks down. Towns has got 4 points now in the quarter.
And staring at a sizable deficit, the defense has to tighten up.
Now Simons. Pass to Leonard. Over Achua. Shot by Leonard, no good.
I have no idea why he went with the fadeaway there. The defense was nowhere near him, and he should have just kept it simple.
Bridges outside. And the Knicks getting another bucket right there. Fourth quarter of play. We're about 2.5 minutes through it now. Simons with it. From deep three-point range. And it's rebounded by Karl Anthony Towns.
And the defense got away with one there. I mean, that's a shot he typically makes.
Out to the right wing. Back to right. 6 to shoot. Pass to Bridges. Three-pointer. Give him that one. Now shooting 5 for 11 from the floor.
They've been very well-rounded and extremely focused.
Coaching staff probably most proud of the effort of this team on both ends of the floor here tonight.
Simon's shot is good.
Simon says hello. Great answer.
A bit under 3.5 minutes have passed here in the fourth. Bridges, left side. Three-pointer. And again, New York with the triple.
Well, he now has 4 3-pointers this game, guys. 2 in each half. He's really spacing out the floor for his teammates.
There's Simons with a 3. Another miss by Simons.
This feels like it's snowballed a little bit on them. The more he tries to shoot his way out of this slump, the worse it seems to get. They need him to get it together.
They grab their own miss. Here's Towns. It's good. And he drew contact on the shot, so he will go to the line. A three-point play opportunity. All right, well, a look at how the points have been generated so far. A scoring breakdown for New York.
Their offensive game plan has been simple. Look to shoot it often from outside the arc. And the results have been outstanding.
We probably have to touch on as well that tonight their penetration has been awesome. I mean, they put force on this game, attacking off the bounce, and the willingness to do that has paid off.
Porzingis sets a screen. Some young players coming into the league may lack experience in truly big games. Brent, you think that's a disadvantage?
Well, it could be a disadvantage, BA, but how do you get to replicate that competitive environment unless you get there? And so with every experience, young guys typically who want to achieve greatness embrace some of those biggest moments, watch and learn, and that's where you grow the most. And
here's Brunson. 5 5 on the clock. Neesmith with it. Picked up by Powell. And that's an intentional foul.
And let's face it, they won't get back in the game with fouls like that.
Outside Brunson. Pass to Robinson. Just 5 to shoot. Shakes him.
And Powell giving great effort here defensively.
Neesmith's shot is off. To the paint. Here's Leonard. Ooh, and Leonard throws it down.
B.A., the one-hand dunk just looks so fluid.
And absolutely, even smooth when he's powering it home like that. And that one's good, Brunson.
That's the guy they're going to keep going to, as they should. The lead's only going up if they keep feeding him.
65.
Pass to Coffey. Simons outside. Leonard on the wing. The 17-footer. And the Clippers again with a bucket.
You don't try to search out the mid-range jumper in the analytic age, but Kawhi Leonard does, and it works.
Outside Brunson. It's Hart on the wing. Outside Neesmith. Shoots over Powell. Here's Robinson. Pass to Brunson. Second chance effort. It's rebounded by Los Angeles. Now here's Simons. Left side Porzingis. And the basket by Coffey. Coffey's gotten himself going with a triple. His first basket of the game.
That's just a lapse right there. No matter what, somebody has to be there and get a hand up in the shooter's face.
Outside Brunson. Porzingis grabs the board. Clippers trail by 19. It's Powell, high post. Pass to Porzingis. Oh, and makes it with the kiss.
Maybe he's playing better during winning time. Silent in the first half, but since then he has taken over.
Outside Brunson. Fires top of the key. And it's Brunson again missing.
That's a shocker there. Did not expect him to miss from that range. He's got to be shooting close to 60% from there. Well, overall, he has played basically flawless basketball, but that was a bad turnover.
And here are the Knicks now. They lead by 17. Outside Anunoby. Outside Hart. Pass to Bridges. Hits the front of the rim and out. And it's the Clippers ball. Big run right now for him. 11-2. Leonard. And it's New York with a rebound. Here's Brunson. Towns on a screen. And Brunson, here we go. Uses the glass to finish the layup. Brunson's got 10 points in just the second half.
And aren't we here with Brunson? This is what we expect from him, crafty and efficient.
And timeout called by Ty Lue. He wants to make sure they're purposeful with the game plan. Angeles will go for a different look here.
Substitution on
Clippers trail by 19. Thompson scanning the floor. And once again, off the mark by Los Angeles. And so it's Hart with it. He brings it up for New York. Here's Towns. Iguodala grabs a miss. Now Los Angeles with it. On the wing, Thompson. To the inside. And slammed it home. And a foul. foul. A chance at another point at the line. It goes on Josh Hart.
Well, they're on the right path now, but still in a pretty big hole.
Well, the run simply has given them a chance. Great work on both ends. They've got to now ratchet up a notch.
And there's the foul. It'll go on Norman Powell. That's foul number 2 for him.
14 foul.
Now Bridges. Shot clock at 6. Pass to Hart. From the elbow.
And they haven't gotten to the line much this half. You'd like to see them continue to attack even with the lead.
Outside Harden. On the wing, Thompson. Got a piece of it. It's stolen by Hart. Brunson with it. Picked up by Powell. And that one's good. Brunson's got 12 points here in the second half.
And Brunson capable here of having these binges scoring the basketball.
Here's Harden. Got a hand on it. And they're able to recover. And gets hacked by the D. He'll go to the line. It's going to be on Karl Anthony Towns.
13. Iguodala at the line. 2 shots.
First one falls for him. He's off on the second. Knicks leading by 18. Hart with it. Towns outside. Pass to Brunson. Kicks it out Towns. Down to 5 on the shot clock. Off target with the 3.
And you just can't afford to give up that kind of look very often.
Powell for 3. It's rebounded by New York.
I know he's on a cold streak, but he can't let that get in his head.
Especially if you're a player that doesn't get a lot of shot attempts, but otherwise the mindset is I just got to get the next one to go, and you don't want to put that much pressure on yourself.
You're picking his spots. Bridges does a great job of letting the game come to him.
Martin up top. That's good on the jumper.
And they were really able to find the mismatches they wanted and exploit those all night. Great execution from the players and coaching staff for the Knicks.
They were the more accurate club, and in the end, that made the difference, Grant.
Yeah, B.A., you have to love their strategy. And even more, you love the execution.
And they pick up their 4th win of the year. Every victory so sweet in the association. And we get spoiled sometimes, but we should take a second to appreciate what a sensational performance this has been for Karl Anthony Towns.
I like his aggressiveness here tonight, especially on the glass. He was not messing around.
Here's Brunson. To the wing, right side. Second chance shot. And he sinks that one, hitting the back of the rim on the way in. Brunson's got 30.
Impressive job by this team. And you really can't discount the impact of this crowd here.
Awesome to see their output tonight, trying to urge their team on, and that can always help. That home advantage of home fans getting you going, fully on display here.
And here's Brunson. Pass to Bridges. Back to Brunson. And again, New York with the triple.
Showing us that killer instinct right now. No letting the foot off the gas for them.
Yeah, up until that point, a competitive game, but once they broke through that barrier, it was all them. Complete control.
Now here's Mills. And so New York takes this one by a big margin. They didn't have too many problems tonight.
They didn't. Just a tremendous team effort. Once they had that big lead, they were not going to let the visitors back into the game.
And that about wraps it up.